4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. Shut up! Morning, everybody. Welcome to All Things Good and Nerdy, number 18. Apparently, we're naming this fucking tits.
Name it whatever. I don't give a shit.
I don't know. I kind of like fucking tits. Maybe somebody will pick us up.
iTunes is gonna love us this week.
Oh, right. Alright, this week we have our guest host, Miss Carly Spade of Kryptonian Spade.
Hello.
See, there we go, with her fancy Hangout Lower Third version. Follow her on Twitter at Carly Spade, and go for your self-promotion, Carly.
Self-promotion. I was not prepared for this.
It's all good.
Yeah, Kryptonian Spade. If you don't know how to spell Kryptonian, it's Kryptonin. If you know anything about Superman, you'll know about Kryptonian Spade. I have a YouTube channel. I do all kinds of nerdy, geeky stuff. I do gaming videos. I also do nerd fantasy interviews that some are written by the lovely Miss Naki here. And I also do things where I answer your most nerdiest questions. And yeah, so go over to YouTube, check it out, subscribe if you like it, subscribe even if you don't, because eventually you will like something. And that's that.
It is true. Because sometimes I write things and maybe you might find it funny and amusing.
Not really.
Shut up! No one likes you, Adahay. So there you go. Apparently now we're doing Twizzler app ads. Maybe they'll pick us up.
Product placement.
Oh, wait. Product placement. Oh, everybody runs on Dunkin'.
Oh, that stuff is disgusting. God.
Everybody loves Marvel. I'll play this game.
Xbox? Years of War, actually.
Oh, I don't know what the hell this is, but it's got a fucking Playboy bunny on it. So,
Sweet Spider-Man. And Iron Man.
Yeah, it's the Avengers blanket, of course.
Invader Zim?
I got a life-size Spider-Man in my basement. I win.
Oh, God. I've got Spider-Man in my basement. I win.
Oh, wait. Now he's going to show it off. 'Cause he has to.
God.
There it is. Because that's not creepy at all to have a man standing in the corner.
There's creepier things, but we're not going to talk about those in the show because you won't let us. Just think of your Twitch viewers.
Aww. Hi, Twitch viewers. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Anyways, let's go into the news of the week, which we will start with our guest host and what she has chosen. I can't actually do this. I'm bad at lighting it, but it's not really working.
Good try.
I did choose the whole Arrow thing that I saw. I watched the beginning clip. That was actually the first time that I had seen it. I'm excited about it, but I'm I'm not really sure how to take, because this whole dark, dirty, gritty thing has been kind of becoming a trend. And I don't know. I mean, it works for Batman. We'll see if it works for a TV show. The one thing I do like about it, though, is that they are doing it a little bit differently than Smallville. I like that they're giving him an actual mustache and a goatee and all that stuff, and it looks like they're going to try and keep it to a realistic standpoint. So I was always afraid that they're going to try and make it more like Supernatural than anything else, because they seem to do that as well. But it looks like it's going to be interesting. Although somebody made a comment on that beginning clip today that I thought was hilarious, because there's a spot where these tennis balls just randomly throw up in the air, and then he, of course, shoots each one with his arrow, and somebody said, I want to know who threw those balls, and I agree, because I'm like, where did the tennis balls come from?
I guess I was just thinking he had one of the little machines for, like, the volleys, serves, or whatever, but I had no clue.
But yeah, but see, those only shoot, like, one at a time. They don't shoot, like, 50 at a time. That's why I'm like, they all jump up in the air at the exact same time. I'm like...
Suddenly, tennis balls.
Yes.
I'm just happy to see another superhero TV show.
Yeah, I am definitely excited, and of course, I'm an uber fan of the whole Green Arrow, Black Canary thing, so I really, really hope that they do something with that. So,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, did you see in the opening, in the first trailer they put out, there's a picture of Deathstroke's mask in there?
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was like, oh, they're bringing in Deathstroke?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I said it looked like they were supposed to do something with Deadshot too, but I'm not sure.
That could be cool too. too.
Yeah.
It's going to be different than Smallville, and it's a superhero show that tries to be more realistic. Well, that's probably not the right term, but they Nolan'd it up, I guess is the best way of putting it.
Yeah, that's what I was getting out of it, too. I'm just hoping it works for a TV show, because, I mean, it works really well for the Batman movies, but hopefully it translates to television. So.
Well, good thing is it's on CW, so it doesn't have to get massive ratings to continue.
That's true. Very true.
That's how Smallville made it 10 seasons.
That is very true.
So, okay, I don't know if you're a Whovian or not, but did you, with John Barrowman joining the cast of Arrow, who do you think he's going to play? Because they haven't actually announced who he is.
I'm assuming that's somebody who's playing Doctor. I'm not a Whovian.
He plays Captain Jack Harkness, who's also on Torchwood.
Okay.
But yeah, Torchwood's great too. But he's very popular because of that. He also does a lot of Broadway shows and singing and stuff like that. But I'm assuming that they're not bringing that into Arrow.
I hope
so,
not.
I don't know. It'd be a little weird if they made Arrow into a musical.
There might be that one episode like a lot of television shows have to do, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, Joss Whedon pulled it off in Buffy doing a musical
He
episode.
did.
It was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I have
musical episode, that's all I'm saying.
Everything comes down to Pooh. So.
Winnie the Pooh or Pooh?
Or Pooh.
Pooh. There's Pooh.
Everything comes down to Pooh.
I would have to have no idea. Like I said, I've been hearing about this whole Deadshot thing, and that's my guess. But
there were some theories I read where people thought he might be coming in as Bruce Wayne, but I really don't see them bringing Batman into the TV show, considering they didn't do it in 10 years in Smallville.
Yeah, they
had to
never
wait till
did.
the comics to do it.
Yep.
I think he might end up being, what's the character? I can't remember. I want to say it's like the Dark Archer or something like that. It's basically the evil version of Ollie. That's a archer also. He might end up being that.
Okay, I just went in my head, and I know that that's not right, but that's just sorry. Yeah, everybody rubs undone.
I do like fresh ink or old ink. I won't discriminate.
No racism here against us.
Bible books with political undertones, this big war drama.
Right.
And all sorts of politics going on. And as an adult, that's fine. You guys see that Iron Man 3 is temporarily put on hold because I guess Robert Downey Jr. hurt his ankle on set doing a stunt.
Yep.
From what they're saying, it's not going to delay the release of the movie, but that kind of sucks that he got hurt.
Shit happens. Moving on.
I'm just one of those people that is firmly believing that Robert Downey Jr. actually is Tony Stark. So,
yeah,
you know, he'll just make himself a little robot ankle and we'll be good.
He'll get one of those gadgets like Batman had in Dark Knight Rises. He'll just put it around his ankle and it'll work, and he'll never limp again.
That'd be awesome.
Because Bruce Wayne never limped even when we took that off.
It's true. I don't. That was something that bothered me about Dark Knight Rises, which there's actually a few things that bothered me about Dark Knight Rises, but we've talked.
Yeah, it bothered me. It was the last one. I want more.
There were a lot of random plot holes in The Dark Knight Rises.
There were.
If plot holes bother you, do not watch Expendables 2. God, it's not meant to be a movie without plot holes. It's meant to be the ultimate man movie version 2.0.
It's just an 80s action movie brought to the current day, is my understanding, and I'm all for that.
It is so amazingly
gunshots,
stupid.
explosions, and making fun of things. I'm in.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's amazing.
They just need The Rock.
I'm super excited to go see it, like, eventually. Hopefully, maybe while I'm gone, because, like, I got a couple of hours that I get to kill in between getting to Orlando and convention time, so maybe I'll go see Expendables 2. But, like, when I went to see the Expendables, is that I didn't expect it to actually enjoy it. Like, I was just trying to get out of seeing Eat, Pray, Love with my mother. So...
Nicely
like,
done.
It was a great call, because I'm like, wow, I actually fucking love this movie. It's fantastic, so I'm really excited to go see it.
I actually liked it better than the first one, personally. I don't know what
It is better than the first one.
And I think Chuck Norris actually makes it, I don't know, it's just...
His, like, 2-3 appearances in the movie, though.
It's amazing. I mean, the
Did
movie...
they lower the rating on Expendables 2? The first one was R, wasn't it?
I thought this one was R too.
Apparently, Ryan has watched Expendables 1 for the first time last night, and every time he noticed a plot hole or inconsistency, he drank some beer, and the movie just kept getting better.
I mean, keep in mind, these movies were, like, written by Stallone.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Plot holes. I mean, this dude's taking a lot of hits to the face in his movies. So
he really has. And as somebody who's gotten hit in the head a lot...
They even make a joke about that.
Why isn't Steven Seagal in these movies?
Oh, he's busy doing his own shit. Even though it's horrible, he's still doing his own shit.
Because wouldn't he fit in perfectly? Yeah. He has a TV show where he becomes a cop or something.
Supposedly, Jet Li is saying he doesn't want to do any more of these.
No.
That's why you'll see some of that in the movie.
Yeah.
But supposedly to replace Jet Li, for Expendables 3, Stallone's talking to Jackie Chan. Which I love Jackie Chan.
But I think he retired.
He's still doing stuff, mostly directing. But most of these guys had retired. Come on.
Yeah, they...
And I guess the producers were talking about 4 other names they wanted to get. Just looking at this article, it says they want to get Clint Eastwood, Wesley Snipes, Harrison Ford, and Nick Cage. And they've already got Nick Cage lined up. Yeah, Wesley Snipes is in prison, so that's not happening. But
tax evasion.
Yeah, don't fuck with the IRS.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. What? Anyway.
But how cool would it be on screen to have Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford sharing screen time? And then factor in all these other 80s action stars, and it might just blow up. The screen might blow up out of sheer awesomeness.
You would think that.
It almost did when Chuck Norris showed up.
Seriously?
I can't wait to go see this movie.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
The Chuck Norris appearance, like the entire theater I was in was like, oh, that was amazing.
Yeah. If you see that movie, see it even just for Chuck Norris. I'm not even joking.
Okay, as someone who was never really big into the Chuck Norris jokes, like I thought they were funny at first, but then it just got really old really quickly to me. I'm still kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, well.
You get jealous when your wife thinks about another man in bed, unless it's Chuck Norris, because you're thinking about him too. That's my favorite one ever. I can't help it.
I still miss the Chuck Norris lever that Conan had on his show. I wish he could have it in his current show, because that was just brilliant.
Now, isn't that contract with like NBC where he's not allowed to do things from his old show on his new show? Isn't that coming up to an end soon?
I don't know.
Does he triumph again?
He hasn't really paid much attention because his first episode on TBS, he had the masturbating bear.
Yeah, that's true. He did. So.
I think with Expendables, my only issue was I really wasn't a fan of John Claude's. I don't know, something about everything he did just bugged the hell out of me.
Yeah, although I mean, I really think that he should have played villains more often though, because it's Jean Claude. I mean, you can't really expect too much out of him.
Very true.
I always chose not to watch Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it's not because I didn't like him. I just thought his movies were boring in comparison to other people that were out there.
The Bloodsport movies were.
Yeah,
right.
that's what I was gonna say.
Of it.
Was he in Roadhouse? No, that was Swayze.
Yeah, that was a Swayze movie.
Cut you.
Oh, thank God, that's finally back. We haven't had one of those in months.
Can't even think Patrick Swayze's. Oh God.
You're actually close to him, so you can cut him.
He doesn't know where I live, though. We're fine.
Dude, I have Google.
You can find me at Mountaineer Field a week from Saturday.
It's like I have Google. I can find out where you live.
Google.
Apparently, people are upset with the announcement of Nick Cage because we have
Uh-oh.
Well, to those guys, I give the advice I've always given with Nick Cage movies. Treat them all like they're one giant movie, and you're just trying to figure out how he became a possessed demon and then a wacky archaeologist in between. But it makes it so much more fun.
Also, keep in mind in these movies, and you'll see it a lot in Expendables 2, they make jokes about who these people are throughout the entirety of the movie.
Yeah.
Probably
so
a lot of IRS
jokes.
jokes. Yeah.
Alright, so fantasy casting. If you could add one more person to the cast, who would it be?
The Rock.
Ryan Reynolds. I can't believe I just said that.
How could it not be The Rock?
Yeah, I'd go for The Rock because I don't know. He's done a ton of action movies, but I'll also go with Michael Clark Duncan, since I can't pick one you've picked.
Oh yeah, Michael Clark, John Coffey.
Yeah, he would be badass in there.
Oh my god.
They already had that spot filled though with the other guy.
The Old Spice guy.
Is he the Old Spice guy?
He's not the Old Spice guy.
I thought that was the Old Spice guy. That's Isaiah Mustafa, isn't it?
No, he's a wrestler, former wrestler.
This is the dude from Predator, isn't it? No,
yeah, he's in Predator.
Yeah, this is the dude from Predator.
Well, my answer whenever anybody asks that is always Bruce Campbell. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on, seriously, Ash. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Do love Ash. Now I want to watch that movie.
Do it.
I need to watch me some. Yeah, gotta go watch some Evil Dead now. Bye, guys.
I'm really glad that he got Burn Notice. He needed something else.
Yeah, Isaiah Mustafa. Yeah, the Old Spice guy. No, that's Terry Crews. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Fired. Peace out.
Get out.
Get to the chopper.
You leave now.
But the old not really a sequel to the last Wolverine movie. It's kind of a standalone.
Kurt Russell. Why did I not think of Kurt Russell? Fuck me.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good too.
Kurt Russell. Yeah, I can see Kurt Russell. Think about it. I don't know. I'm now stuck on Bruce Campbell. So.
Yes.
That would be good. I think the biggest thing that on Wolverine 2 is that they deliberately said they're not going to call it Wolverine 2 because they want it to be placed and feel like a standalone picture, as they put it.
They just don't want to tie back to the crap that was Wolverine Origins, is my guess.
God, that was terrible.
I don't blame them. I think my biggest disappointment. My biggest disappointment was seriously Deadpool. Like, I was really looking forward to that, and that was just horrible.
Especially with Ryan Reynolds, because that's like the only time that he's ever been casted correctly. Ever.
I know! It was perfect! I mean, like, it was a perfect opportunity for him to be, like, that crazy, kooky, joking around Deadpool, and they...
Supposedly, the Deadpool movie is still being planned. It hasn't been officially canceled yet, so who knows?
And seriously, the whole swords coming out of the arm thing really irritated me in so many ways possible.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been able to bend his arms.
No, exactly. It was not only stupid, but it just physically made no sense.
And you don't sew Deadpool's mouth shut.
What's that?
Ryan agrees with Adahe for Kurt Russell, but he has to have an eye patch. Anyways.
Yes. Bruce Campbell was in one of those movies. Just FYI. Yeah, he played a really crazy plastic surgeon. I forget which one was that. God, which one was that? Yeah, he played a really crazy plastic surgeon. You can barely even tell that it's him. Because his skin's like all stretched out and everything. But God almighty, I can't remember which one that was.
He's getting good on Burn Notice right now. He gets a lot of screen time.
Is Burn Notice still going on? Like,
yeah.
I've only seen like the first 2 seasons.
It's
so
really good still.
It's unstoppable.
There's a drinking game for Burn Notice that I'm afraid to play. Anytime he tells a spy story, you're supposed to drink through the entire story.
Oh my lord. You get messed up.
And suddenly we hear of Carly and Chris no longer being with us because they died of alcohol poisoning.
Yes. There are worse ways to die.
This is true.
It's true. It's true. I really want to talk about this because this makes me squeal like a little girl. Raiders of the Lost Ark is coming to IMAX in September.
Ooh.
For those of you unaware, shut up, you.
I said I love Raiders. You tell me to shut up.
No, not you. Adahe is saying yawn. Well, see, the thing is with Raiders, it's actually a classic, and like, so that is super like fun for me because I never got to see it on a big screen because I was too young. So I'm just like, yes, I can finally see it, you know. But when it comes to like Finding Nemo 3D, I don't care. I love that movie, so whatever. I'll go take my nephew to see it, but.
It's the same reason when I I was a kid that I was so excited the Star Wars Special Edition was coming out on screen because I had never seen the Star Wars movies on the big screen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say about Star Wars too. I was really because I think I was like 2 when Return of the Jedi came out, so.
It's not like something you're gonna remember when you're,
Exactly.
So I'm super excited because I love me some Indiana Jones, and especially young Harrison Ford. Okay.
I love Raiders. I'll go see it again. I want to see it on the big screen.
Here, take my money.
Yeah, exactly. Take my money, please.
just take it. It's cool. Okay.
Did you see that Marvel's getting back the Daredevil movie rights? Fox couldn't pull off the movie soon enough.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they take the deal and give Marvel back the Fantastic Four or whatever.
Yeah, the deal that they were going for was that they would give
as Aquaman.
Are they still planning on doing the whole, like, they're gonna do like a Wonder Woman movie and all that stuff, and then actually make a Justice League movie?
I think they're doing the Justice League movie first because they said they want to have that out by 2015.
Wow.
I don't think that's a smart plan.
I don't either.
Was it
But
when
they're scared.
The picture of Rocket Raccoon and be like, it was like, come on DC, Rocket Raccoon's getting a movie before Wonder Woman.
That was Chris, that wasn't me.
Yeah, that was me. But it's funny because it's true though. Is that DC is so far behind because what's their successful superhero other than Batman?
Superman.
Come on, that's
Like the last Superman movie was terrible.
Well,
And now they're trying to
we're
reboot.
hoping this new one's gonna be good, right? Because I am.
Looks like he's going crab fishing.
That's what
I'm hoping, but like the trailer that they played, I just did not excite me at all. Like it was the trailer before Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
And I was
The
just
teaser.
like, okay.
If you
Blank.
if you want to be satisfied with the new Spider-Man movie or the new Spider-Man, the Superman movie, go in expecting Spider-Man 3. Then you can't be disappointed.
Yes. Or the old Superman movie, the one that was out with Brandon Roth, because I mean, Superman's apparently a deadbeat dad
And a stalker.
and a stalker.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I hope the new Superman's good, but I'm just afraid they're going to try and make it dark.
Yeah.
They're going to try and nullinize it.
Well, the thing that what I got out of the whole, like, him crab fishing or whatever the heck that was, I got out of it that my guess is that there's this period now where he's trying to decide if he actually wants to do the whole Superman thing, and I think he goes off, like, the whole trying to find himself deal. That's my guess. And I'm thinking he's just trying to live, like, a normal life, and then he realizes, hey, I kind of should be a superhero.
I agree with you on that. And some of the people are actually theorizing that instead of growing up in Kansas, Smallville's going to be in Alaska.
Oh. That might be an interesting
I've
twist.
seen a couple fan theories on that based off of pictures of like the farmhouse and things like that. They make it look like it's an Alaskan landscape. I don't know if I necessarily believe that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he just goes to Alaska because, that's a good place to go and find yourself because there's, like, hardly anybody there.
Yeah, and if you screw up and lose control of your powers in Alaska, you're less likely to being seen.
No, yeah, it's true. I mean, that's my guess, and I'd be okay with that if that's the whole thing going on, because maybe that's their way of also symbolizing that they're trying to revamp Superman, so they would send him off to Alaska, and then he's gonna come back, and it's gonna be all better now.
I just hope that they don't make him too dark, because Superman is not a dark character.
No, he's not. No, and that's a good point. Although Amy Adams is supposed to be playing Lois Lane, so that also makes me feel, because she's like, I mean, I guess she was dark in that boxing movie with Mark Wahlberg, but even still, I mean, like, when you see Amy Adams, especially as Lois Lane, I don't think it's going to be dark with her playing that character. So that's my hope.
That's the second actress to be in both Smallville and a Superman movie too.
I think when I think of Amy Adams, I just automatically think of her as a Disney princess. Like,
I know, see?
Like, even when I saw her in the Mark Wahlberg movie, why can't I think of the name of it?
I can't either.
It's not Warrior.
The Fighter.
The Fighter, there you go.
Even when I saw her in that, I'm like, oh, you need to be in a dress and singing. Like,
yeah.
It's just how I thought.
Wasn't that like the same argument?
Said the John Williams theme for Superman will not be in Man of Steel, also.
Interesting.
I understand why they're doing it, but at the same time, I kind of wish they weren't.
Well, I mean, I guess
that's become so iconic.
They made a new Batman theme, so
It's
I mean,
true.
It might be okay.
One of my favorite parts about Lego Batman 2 is anytime you fly as Superman, they play the Superman.
Yes, that was so awesome.
It's simple things like that I love.
Oh my god, I geeked out. I was like, oh my god!
I did the same thing.
I really need to play that game.
Yeah,
I've been so
you
stuck
do.
on Borderlands, I have not played on it, like barely anything else except for Dragon Age, which I had to return. So
That is all I've been playing for the past week. I'll just pop in Lego Batman 2 and I'll play for like an hour or two and collect stuff because I'm trying to unlock all the characters, and it's so damn long.
Oh my god, yeah, I played it with my boyfriend, so we were able to get everything, but it takes forever. We actually, the last person you can unlock is actually Supergirl, too, so I'm like, oh my god, I didn't get to play with her in this game at all.
Well, now you just replay the game.
Yeah, I'm going to, because there's a couple of achievements that I still have to get on my end, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize some of those hidden achievements were in there until I did the first one by accident, where I got Zod, where I was playing as Superman.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, achievement? What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, God.
For your people.
but
Well, Gandalf could also smell him coming from a mile away, and, Voldemort doesn't have that.
that's true. That's very true.
I have to take the not serious approach here, because I don't really know that much about Voldemort at all. I know lots about Gandalf, but so it'd be pretty biased of me to just say Gandalf, because I know him personally. We're
Just on
BFFs.
my research, it seems to me that Gandalf would wipe the floor with him.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because something I was saying was reading said something to the fact that like Gandalf's like an angel or like a fallen god or some crap like that. I can't remember.
When he's reborn, he's like all powerful. When he becomes Gandalf the White, which is what you said is
Yeah.
That's correct.
This is not Gandalf the Grey. So with Gandalf the White, he's kind of like, I'm Superman, and Superman's all powerful except for Kryptonian stuff. So
He's like Superman and Batman and Green Lantern all rolled up into one.
he's a sexy old man. Come on.
Totally
Making
made
sure
this
that
an
I'm not-
Edward versus Jacob. Gosh, I'm totally kidding.
Like, oh my god, no way. Like, Edward, like,
Oh my
totally
God.
wins this, and I feel dirty just playing this game. I don't
Well, I know how the Twilight series should have ended, and then Buffy staked Edward.
Oh,
The end.
yes.
I'm leaning more towards the Blade side of things myself, but
Yes.
Can they just team up and have a sexy baby?
Sam Elliott in Expendables 3. Fuck yes.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that one.
There's way too many people. Like, we should just cast the entire thing with just everybody should be in the Expendables.
Like
Just
Sam
fucking-
Elliott was the best part of the Ghost Rider movies.
That's true.
He's one of my favorites in The Big Lebowski also.
Uh-oh. Because Gandalf rules, bitches.
Yep. Thou shalt not pass. Done.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I still here?
Yes.
You are still here.
Are you really here, though?
Are we getting into an existential argument now?
Okay, on things, we have, Boo Team Voldemort, Go Team Voldemort, and, Lincoln stakes Edward. Lincoln, isn't
Oh, Lincoln.
Yes.
I still have not seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and I feel
Read the
horrible
book.
about this.
Read the book. Don't watch the movie.
Really?
Yes.
Shame.
The book is so much better than the movie.
It's worth a red box, at least. I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah, I would pay Redbox prices to see it.
You pay for movies from Redbox? Like
What?
Google Redbox codes, and you can get like 5 every week.
I
Oh
can
my
text
god,
it
that's
to me.
awesome.
Something about
Gosh, that they got about the ending of Mass Effect, like how many people were disappointed in it. That's why I was shocked that not even like half of the people finished it.
It blew my mind. I mean, the third game in a trilogy, you have to beat it. It's like watching Return of the Jedi, but turning it off halfway through.
Yeah, I don't understand that, especially if you played it on like the casual mode. There's no excuse to not beating that game. That's why I don't understand it at all.
You can't die.
I know, it's like, well, how could you not finish that? But But I mean, like I said, I mean, how many people complained about the ending? You can't tell me that was only 42% of people. There was way more than 42% that complained about the ending of that game.
Well, I think it was also a bandwagon thing that happened then. Is that everyone said, "Oh, people are pissed. I better jump on and get angry too."
Yeah.
Not figuring in the people who watch the ending on YouTube's.
That's true.
True. Yeah.
But the thing that really also surprised me in that article is they said only 56% of people beat Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished the first one.
Well, only 36% beat the first one, I think it said.
Yeah.
which, no, excuse me, it was 40%, which I can kind of understand.
Yeah, the first one was really, oh my god. I had to really fight through to finish that one. I don't know. It's just the whole setup of the first one is, in comparison to how games are nowadays.
If I hadn't played it when it first came out, I never would beat it.
Did you guys hear the rumors about EA and BioWare?
Which ones?
There's actually a whole series of those pictures, by the way.
I personally, when it comes to playing games, I like challenges. I like it when they have moments of easiness, and then they've got moments of challenges. I don't like the entire game to be challenges, because that does start to get me into very gamer rage. But
yeah, it's like playing Ninja Gaiden on the original Xbox, where it just kicks your ass the entire time.
Yeah,
I hated that.
That I do not like. That just makes me want to throw a controller and break my TV, and that's not good. But I like the challenges. You know, sometimes they'll get a little frustrating, but if I don't finish the game, I feel like I don't have a sense of completion, and I need that.
I feel like I wasted my money if I don't finish the game.
Oh yeah.
So, like, the fact that I have Assassin's Creed just sitting here is kind of like bothering me because I've never actually played it.
The only time I won't beat a game is if it just turns to shit while you're playing it. You're just like, if it's a chore to play through it at that point, I won't do it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I think I find it kind of weird that people don't finish their games because, like, if you're one of those people that don't finish games, like, I kind of want you to comment because I really want to understand, like, where it comes from. Like, why don't you finish this game? Like, is there something that it just bothers you? Is it just you don't have time? Which sometimes it happens, and you get distracted by other things. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because the rest of us out here are completionists. I don't know.
See, I'm so bad about it. Like, I started another playthrough on Mass Effect 3, and I took a break. My fourth playthrough, I guess. I took a break for a month. I was like, I have to go back and beat it, even though I didn't like the character class I was doing. But I wanted to see how the different decisions influenced everything.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Mostly comes down to, well, on Twitch we have Xbox Betty said, I get distracted by other games.
That's
a fair
true
statement,
too.
But I generally end up coming back if I get distracted.
Yeah.
I have a lot of games I haven't finished on my Steam library, but a few people have seen my Steam library, so yeah, it's easy not to finish games when you have
your Steam library is worth more than some third world countries.
Probably.
Brian on YouTube has said the primary reason I don't beat games is because something else goes on sale via Steam. So it's a very popular excuse.
Or, like in my case, the reason why I never finished the one Prince of Persia game is because I got to the end of the game and the waterfall glitched, and I couldn't. It was just like a waterfall. I forget what exactly it was, but I was supposed to climb up the wall to get to the top, and there was nothing there to climb. And apparently, I looked it up, and it was a common glitch that occasionally somebody, and I got to be a lucky person who got the glitch, and it's at the end of the game. So I'm like,
so
oh
how
my
pissed
god.
were you?
Yeah. I
flip shit.
I was like, I'm not gonna go back and do this all over again. And I was like being very meticulous and finding all the treasures and finding everything to get the achievement. I'm just like, oh my god.
That was like
so
me
bad.
the first time I played Twilight Princess in the GameCube. I hit the Sky Temple glitch and I had to replay because I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't beat Borderlands yet either. I need to do that before Borderlands 2 comes out.
You got exactly, well, 1 day less than a month.
Yep. I might have already gotten all my stuff together for that. Kind of ridiculously excited for Borderlands 2.
See, I'm having a hard time getting excited about too many games right now because I just got so overexcited for Mass Effect 3 that I'm just kind of bleh right now. Maybe because I haven't played Borderlands 1.
Well, obviously you need to hop on that, get that shit done.
Yeah.
Like, just play Borderlands 1, because I was like, man, this looks so corny and stupid
It's
and
so
whatnot.
awesome.
And then I started playing, and actually a friend of mine, Derek, it was the first episode of the podcast, Derek, a lost Canadian, he's like, I'm going to buy you this, and you're going to play it with me. I'm like, no. He's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And he bought it, and we started playing it, and, well, the game is amazing.
It's really, really fun co-op. I mean, I actually think I prefer playing it co-op.
It's like playing Diablo 2.
Yeah.
It's like playing Diablo 2. It's so much fun.
I've heard that Dead Island, the single player, is not much fun, but the co-op is what makes that game so good in people's minds.
I actually never got to play Dead Island co-op. I played the whole thing by myself. I mean, I didn't mind it, but I just never really got to play with anybody. I didn't like how it would automatically, like, let somebody get in your game, though. I didn't like that. Like, some stranger's gonna pop in and play co-op with me. I'm like, who are you?
They did the same thing in Fable 3, too, and it was weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, why is... Wait, what happened? I was gonna grab... Like, there's one time I was about to grab something, and some person just randomly popped in my game and took it from me, and I was like, you're gone. What the hell?
That would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
That would just piss me off.
It's a fun
I'm really
game, though.
excited. Borderlands 2 is going to have four-player co-op, so that'll be really exciting.
You didn't have Borderlands 4-player co-op before?
I think it's only 2-player.
Wow, Halo's only had that since 2005.
Not on the PC, it's not.
Well, I've only been at, like, my sister...
Have you heard about that?
I did. You know what? I have this thing where I think we're almost too sensitive as society. I was just kind of like, I thought it was funny. Like, whatever. It didn't really bother me. I saw a lot of people go up in arms about it, and I can see where people got insulted. I just didn't care.
I mean, I'm gonna admit, I mean, my boyfriend's better than me. He's better at me than gaming, I'll fully admit it. I mean, there's occasional times where he, like, you know, pats me on the head and says, good job, but, you know. But, I mean, I don't feel like I need a handicap. I'm not that bad. But, I mean, he is better than me, so I'd have no problem saying, like, yeah, okay. Sometimes I need a little help, if, you know, so that I'm not being a complete, you know, chain to him, so.
Yeah, like, I just kind of, like I said, I just kind of laughed at it. I was like, whatever. It didn't bother me. I know, so, like I said, I know people who it did bother. I don't think of it, you know, he said it as a joke. Like, from when I was reading the context of it, he said it as a joke.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't meaning it seriously. I don't think Gearbox has anything against female gamers. I don't, you know, there's a lot of gaming, I understand. There is a stigma against girls in gaming, and...
Well, they even said that, I guess all the, like, the female coworkers of that guy, they were like, we could all, probably us and most of the guys here could kick his ass in games, so he was totally just saying it as a joke, so.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, guys, it's, you know, there is the stigma of girls in gaming, but there's also, you know, you can't take everything so fucking seriously.
Yeah.
Just like...
Was this just a case where the context lost because it's something published on the internet? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was just kind of like...
I've been there before.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've said things that are sexist. I'm just not famous. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, I like the idea of this mode that they're doing, though, because, like, you know, there are some people that they may not, or they might be new to the whole co-op thing, and they may not, you know, be as, you know, knowledgeable of how it works, and new to the Borderlands games or whatever, and if you're playing with a bunch of friends who are, like, hardcore Borderlands players, and they're, you know, that much further into the experience than you are, well, then maybe just so you don't feel like you're completely, like, you're dying every second, and they're like, come on, you know, because if one person dies, you have to start over. So, I mean...
That would be rough, then.
Yeah, so I mean, like, they have this mode to help people that, if they're just starting, well, hey, here's some help. I guess apparently, like bullets, when you fire them, if you're not, like, aiming right, it'll ricochet off something, so you still have the chance to hit them and everything. I mean, so it's just, like, you feel like you're, you know, maybe adding to the co-op experience versus, like, hindering everybody. So I actually kind of like the idea of it, so...
Yeah, the idea of it is great. I think it was just an unfortunate timing thing when it came to when he said that. It was just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just let it roll off. Like, whatever. I didn't even notice the comment until somebody pointed it out to me, type thing.
Yeah.
But it was just
I don't think it's on the same level as the Lara Croft stuff we were talking about.
No, the Lara Croft stuff
is
a whole other story where, you know, you can't be strong unless you get raped. What the fuck is that about? That's completely...
Yeah,
that's not this... that's completely different level than just like aha girlfriend mode. Like there's even the jokes on the internet where anytime a Call of Duty game comes out or the new Assassin's Creed comes out, like there's pictures of the characters and they're like girls say goodbye to your boyfriends. Like
yeah,
like I don't know. Yeah, Madden is another one that happens with, and I'm like, you guys don't get up in arms about that. Like I know girls play Call of Duty and I know girls play Assassin's Creed, so whatever.
There's hardly anything original or new, and game developers need to learn to grow up and step outside the bounds.
Well,
it's like,
that's true for movies and TV also.
It is. It's like, okay, he has a gun with a chainsaw on it. Great, that was done 40 years ago in Warhammer. Can we do something new here for once?
Yeah, but how many people... I honestly even completely forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
At least it was not something... I mean, like, for instance, I love zombies, but, like, oh my god, are they playing that off so much anymore.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Like, the zombie thing is really getting old.
Plus,
it's becoming really ridiculous with these zombie survival MMOs that are popping up, because the DayZ thing popped up, which looked really cool, and now there's, like, War Inc. being made, there's War Z, there's DayZ is leaving the Arma mod thing and becoming its own.
You've been into gaming wise or nerd wise?
Right now I am playing through Darksiders 2. That's my undertaking right now. I'm also, on there I got the DLC for the Crucible thing because I did pre-ordering, and I'm trying to still find out when the DLC for single player is supposed to actually be releasing for Darksiders 2, because that's something that they actually gave you for pre-ordering, but it says you have to go and register on the website and then wait for it to come out, which kind of irritated me, but I thought I was getting it right then and there. But anyway, so Darksiders 2, I'm doing my nerdy videos. I put one up every week. It depends on what's going on in my life, what kind of nerdy video goes up there, because some take longer than others. And also right now, I just now got into Lost. So,
it's on my list too. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, so
it's a good series to watch.
Yeah, I've been loving it.
Series in general.
I'm on the second season now, but I am loving it, and it's hard for me to have to I have to stop watching. I've got to go to bed, but yeah, so that's what I'm undertaking right now too. And of course, I've been watching True Blood every week. I'm a huge True Blood fan, so but that's about it for right now. So
okay, I have to ask then, because I forgot you're a True Blood fan like I am. Okay, what do you think of this season so far?
I like it. There's a couple of things that I'm really glad that the one storyline with the whole war thing is over, because I was really getting irritated with that. But my favorite thing about this season is Pam and Tara. Oh my god.
I like them.
A huge crush on Pam. I really do.
Yeah, she's really nice in person too. So if you ever get a chance to meet her, I recommend it. I was super excited that they brought Russell back because he was my favorite, big bad. I wish they would use him more because there's only 2 episodes left, and I don't feel like there was enough Russell this season.
Yeah, there really wasn't. But yeah, I've been liking it. I'm really upset there's only 2 episodes left, and I know that they're not going to get near as much told as I want to be told. But it's been pretty good. I like it better than last season, I think.
Yeah, I got irritated with the witches and the fairies. Like, I'm not watching it for witches and fairies. I'm watching for vampires.
Yeah.
So, as someone who dropped off at the end of season 2, should I come back? Rewatch.
You could probably skip over last season.
Yeah, you really don't need to even see it.
The other thing, I think the only thing that they brought over into this season from last season is Lafayette's power.